MetaMike, we all know, is the greatest website right now for coins. Team of the season is near. Get acquainted with my code META. That's code META for the best meta cards. Team of the season is near. Not just 8% off, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. For instance, if you purchase 30 million coins, you get an additional 4.5 million coins. So they have a added bonus when purchasing coins. That's why MetaMike is the GOATs. Now, if you also check their page out, they do have giveaways. So go check the description out right now. Yes, get it. We are jumping over to the best value section first in terms of this SBCs. And then together I do the meta ranking. Because I feel like firstly having a best valued, showcasing it, is more or less, especially in the start of the video, people will be like, okay, cool. This guy is saying Sawa is good value. I'll probably do Sawa, you know. So that's why I do these two sections. But yeah, tell me, do you guys agree with this list in terms of best value? Now you got S plus being Root Hullet. Why I placed him there? Because on the basis of he's probably end game, insane playstyle pluses. You got Muller, which is very good value in terms of like how cheap he is for what you're getting. That's what good value means. You got Szczesny, which is 40k, which is probably S plus goalkeeper. Everybody says it's insane. You got Eusebio, very nice, 900k now, dropped in price. Obviously, team of the season has actually let players go down in price a lot. But yeah, we've got Sawa, Drogba, which I do think is actually up there, bro. I'll be honest, I think he's up there. Might even be better than like Eto'o and Thierry Henry in terms of value and meta. If you know how to utilize them, then yeah. But that's, I think, subjective. I do think he's better value though for what you're getting, like as a striker, you know. Eto'o is a little bit more expensive. I think like 900k, so like 300k more. Thierry Henry, now why I placed him at S, right? Decent value. Don't get me wrong, like very decent value. 600k. The thing is, not the best playstyle pluses. And also the fact that he only has 4-star, 4-star. I feel like there's better cards now in Team of the Season that you can pick up. Obviously, you won't have like the aura in-game like Thierry Henry, but what I'm trying to say is Thierry Henry is not like S plus value, is what I'm trying to say. You got obviously both versions of Doue. I think this one, 95, he's good, bro, like very good. But is he worth 900,000 coins? If you can get him with fodder, yeah, I definitely think. I feel like even with coins. But overall, though, I feel like there is going to be much better Team of the Season cards coming out in the far future. Talking like 1 week from now. Yeah, especially if you obviously get the rare picks. But yeah, all these other cards, yeah, I feel like Zico as well probably deserves to go A+, man. There's better options, bro, especially at cam. Like, there's just so much cams now that you can get that is just much better value, boys. So yeah, for me, instantly, I feel like even just that, even like a Wrighton, bro, would be better at cam than someone like Zico. I just feel like in-game and stuff, you even got Lang, you got the likes of Palmer, which is cheaper. You get what I'm trying to say? So overall, all these other cards as well, even in meta, bro, not that great, man. But yeah, let's jump into the actual video in terms of meta. Now, obviously, you guys can take this with a grain of salt. Do whatever you want, right? Pause. Do what cards you want in terms of like completing them. It's up to you, bro. Free reign right there. But I just feel like overall, it's good to just place these cards in terms of value. Because at the end of the day, man, you want to utilize your coins nicely, especially during Team of the Season. So yeah, speaking of utilizing your coins nicely, let's jump over to the actual meta player list. So we've got A, we'll delete this one. You know, we can actually delete, no, we'll leave A because it's SBCs, it's not all meta players. So yeah, let's jump into it, man. Hit the like, by the way, subscribe. We are grinding during Team of the Season, bro. Now let's get rid of some cards that we can just all agree is S+. Now what S+ means is the best of the best, especially in terms of meta. These cards are up there with the greatest, you know, the pro players up to use them, etc, etc. Sawa, you got the likes of Thuram. Just very nice, bro, by the way. This Thuram, I think as a right back, might be top 3 best. So he goes up. You obviously got Root Hullet. Definitely the best CM in the whole entire game. Easy. You've got the likes of... I'll be honest, this Zico, I would still place it S+. Even though the value is not great, the card is insane in-game. So you could argue maybe, just maybe I kind of messed up with these value ranking. But completely up to you. I feel like in-game as well, sometimes you don't always have to look at stats. We've got this Doue, which is insane. What a card, might I add. Like, really insane, bro, in terms of the way he moves, feels. Some people even deem he feels like Dembele in-game. That's a big statement, bro. It's a big statement indeed. We've got Szczesny. I still do think very good card. S+ in terms of goalkeepers. Not much goalkeepers are like him. So I'm happy to place him there. We've got a couple of cards. Let's go Fernandez. A+, bro. Much better options for meta. Unfortunately, goes there. We've got a 90 rated S+, S card. What I like about this Abergel, I don't know how you say his name, bro. I think he has 5-star weak for intercept and long ball pass plus. Now, as a CDM, having at least a passing and obviously defensive playstyle plus deals for a nice balance. So yeah, Paixao, I didn't really see her. I definitely would place her up. You could say Doue goes up. Obviously, I will maneuver these cards when I am at the end of the video. Thierry, I still do things S goes S+. You've got the likes of Didier Drogba for sure goes S+. Baresi. Now, this is an interesting one because there's going to obviously be a couple of cards that gets on his level. And if not... No, wait, what? If not... surpasses him in terms of... Why is this thing... Oh, I think it's just because it's showcasing... Yeah, that's fine. 430k. Decent pace split, 95 reactions. This card is good, bro. In-game, pretty solid. Just lacks a bit of the pace. So overall, you could say in overtime will definitely dissipate. But Doue definitely up there in S. Even his previous iteration, solid card. Schlotterbeck, there's so much better options, boys. I'm sorry, man. Burkamp, finesse shot helps him a little bit. Beckenbauer definitely goes S. His next iteration is definitely S+. So for that reason is why I'd place him at S only now. You got Dobic, nothing crazy. Geo, nothing crazy. Man like Cole, I definitely think goes upper S. A decent card in-game, much better options. But for meta, he's going to do his job, you know. You've got obviously Remy Cabella now. If you remember this man, bro. Oh, what a beast he was, man. Remy Cabella, bro. Back in his heydays, I think I remember using his non-rare. I think it was like FIFA 16 times. Yeah, beast. 5-star skills. Shadow Striker plus, incisive as well. I think that deserves S. Now, people will be like, Mike, you haven't even used these cards, bro. Majority of the time, I know how good a card is. Just basing them according to stats. Now, yes, they say don't judge a book by its cover in terms of stats being this cover. Bro, FIFA is FIFA, man. It's just the same year in, year out. Having the same stats, you know, but obviously playstyles now play a huge role and roles in general. So you have to also look at all those aspects. But yeah, Pedri for sure goes around S. You know, these are cards that are going to be decent in-game. We've got this Emegha, bro, which I'm happy to place upper S. Wouldn't really base him according to, like, in the S+ slot, but I do think this card is very close to S+, bro. Because it's obviously team of the season, so height and stats, advanced forward plus, and amazing dribbling. Yeah, that type of card, I think, very close to S+. You've got the likes of Nedved. I don't really think he's on that level quite. Can actually say Cole goes a little bit down, but a very nice card in game. 5-star as well. Much better option in terms of meta. Yeah, I mean, even like a 30,000 coin team of the season will do better, if not same ranking as Nedved. So for now, Essien will stay at S. Lahm, interesting one. Lahm is a tough one because it depends where you're using him, right? As a fullback, I do think he's still going to be decent, especially with like the height and defensive stats. The thing is, he's so small, bro. Is he quite on that level of S+? It's for you to for you guys to decide. I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave him at the S+ at the bottom for now. Yeah. We have got a couple of cards. Let's see. Chico. I don't know. Not really doing it for me, bro. 62k low driven finesse shot. Decent in terms of 83 reactions, bro. Come on, man. Chico for me goes down, bros. I'm sorry. Much better options right there. Yeah. We've got the likes of Funes Mori. So much better options, bro. Come on, dude. El Shaarawy is nice. I like his card. For in terms of meta, always feels better than what his stats say. Yeah. Lanzini. It's gonna be minimum S. Spinazzola. Not much cards like him. Or you gotta look at the rarity as well. 135,000 coins. Jockey Plus and long ball. That's not bad, but it's not great. I'd say minimum S for sure. You've got Weah, which is more predominantly a right back, I thought. But they added him as a right mid. I'll be real. Why in hell are you going to use Weah, bro? Maybe if he gets upgraded in terms of the live pro event. But come on, bro. 5-star skills, minimum S, you know. We've got Umtiti. I'll be real. Back in the day, this man was a beast, but right now, I remember how much times people were using this card as a center back. Overall, though, I think the card for me, I'm a rated A+, bro. You can actually say Schlotterbeck goes down. You could even argue maybe some cards go down. We'll see towards the end. Ericsson, I'm liking. Ericsson might be S+, bro. But the thing is with Ericsson, right? When you're looking at it, right? Someone like Ericsson, feel like his stats is heightened, and then when you play him in game, it doesn't feel like that. I don't know. Am I the only one? Because I've versus caught a couple of times this weekend, but wasn't really like wow, you know. We'll leave him at S+ for now. I think Muller deserves S+ as well. So let's see, on the basis of S+, is these cards worthy? Could say Szczesny. I think for goalkeeper, it's all subjective, so we'll leave him at the end. Muller can go a little bit up. Yeah, I think that's fine. S. Beckenbauer. This Beckenbauer, I think maybe on the basis of like a little bit slow. Because the card is decent in game. Like, the thing is, oh yes, he doesn't have defender ++. Yeah, you have to have the roles, man, at the end of the day. So for now, I'm happy to place them there. You could actually say we can cut out A, because I don't think anyone's that bad on the A list. Leonai, intercept plus, 5-star weak foot as well. Just low pace. I'm happy to place him. Let's actually check with. Don't want to be too unpredictable. Not unpredictable, what's the word? Indecisive. But 62,000 coins, intercept plus. You see, the thing is his pace split is bad, but you can always add a shadow that boosts that. And then he has the 5-star weak foot. So for now, I think that's minimum S. Mina, definitely decent card. This man always comes up like, not World Cup, but obviously internationally, decent. Suamano, I think minimum S. Thingy is nice, very nice card. I think higher S. 3 playstyle pluses, Cam, long ball pass plus, finesse shot. I think she might even be like up there. Igor, this is a new one that came out right today, I think. Now, I don't really want to base him in a meta ranking, but I'd say objectively speaking, 5-star skills, amazing like raw stats and quick step plus. Yeah, come on. Inside forward plus. Some would even say this guy is S+, but let's leave him at S. Marcus Alonso, definitely a decent left back. And the very last one, McManaman. Yeah, for now, that's fine. Tell me, do you guys agree with this list? Let's go to S+. Thuram, Gullit, Eusebio. We've got a nice Eto right there in terms of ranking of a meta scale. Doue is fine there as well. You've got Sawa, Zico. You could say Drogba goes up a bit. Like around that level. Pacha's fine. Thierry's fine. Muller can go up 1. Eriksen's cool there. The Eriksen one is I'm a little bit on the fence of. Because I've heard a couple of things, people saying like he's not up to par. But I just feel like sometimes that's a skill issue. Because I mean the stats and yeah, he's insane, bro. Trust. You got Emegha, you got Igor, Beckenbauer, Thinny, Nedved, Cole. From a meta scale, I mean, Cole can go a little bit down. And then you can actually say someone like Spinazzola goes up. Cabella's fine. He can go up a little bit. This guy can go up. Mina for sure. Pedri's cool. You know what? He can actually go up 1. This guy can go up. Suamano's fine. Lenzini cool. Weyer. Leonai. Yeah, that's fine. Umtiti a little bit. These guys are just like under the meta curve, I feel like. Even when they came out now. Even if they get upgraded, bro, they're going to be minimum S. So why would you do that? You know what I mean? Tell me, do you guys agree with this list, though? Obviously, doing the best valued list and then obviously the best meta list. I'm always keen to see what you guys' thoughts are. Obviously, I've versed and used the majority of these cards, but not all of them. So I must say, must be honest. Always keen to hear your thoughts, though. Catch you boys in the next one, man. Have a sweet one. Stay tuned for more meta content for FC 25 Team of the Season. Let's go.